Hey guys, Stinger here. Going to come back with another commentary over some Call of Duty Ghosts gameplay. This is Domination, and I am playing with the Vepper, trying to finish out my gold camo challenges. So if you see some cheesy lean killing and stuff, it's because I didn't create the game. I'm just doing the damn challenges. And I was coming on today to kind of talk a little bit about the Xbox One because I raged about this stupid fucking system, the XBone, back in Black Ops 2 when they first announced it, and I held out and I didn't buy it, and all the people who bought it who don't use a Kinect got screwed. That's right, they got screwed. Well, a couple different things happened. You bought an Xbox One, now you have a Kinect that you don't want to even use. It's $100 more, and I thought I would be going to the Xbox One for the next Call of Duty game. But two things have happened. Number one, the next Call of Duty game is coming out for 360. It's not going to be an Xbox One only game. The other game that I was interested in was Destiny, and it's coming out for 360 as well. So you don't have to be on Xbox One to play those. Now, to have Ground War, and I'm sure the graphics are better and everything, but if you don't have it, what does it matter? And if the bulk of your friends on your friend list is on a 360, why would you upgrade? Or why would you? And when I say upgrade, I mean why would I change that? Well, again, that's why the people who bought it up front got screwed. And the deal is that what's funny is Microsoft's kind of hurting themselves and helping themselves. I mean, they're going to sell more games by making those games for 360, but of course, as long as they continue to make the games that I really want to play for 360, it doesn't really motivate me to want to go out and buy an Xbox One. And no matter what, I'm still looking at the fact that I still have to buy new controllers, and that's because I use a SCUF controller for my Call of Duty gameplay. So that means I'm going to have to buy an Xbox One SCUF controller. And I'm still not 100% sure. They're talking about there is an adapter that will allow you to use your Turtle Beach or whatever headset you use, and I do use Turtle Beaches, but it'll allow you to use your Xbox 360 headset. You buy the adapter, and now your headset will work on the Xbox One, which again was a huge reason why I was looking at the PS4. PS4, $100 less. Doesn't make me have an always-on functionality. And if I'm going to have to buy all new equipment, if I'm going to have to buy a new controller, a new headset, well then, why the fuck not go to PS4? But as time has gone on, and I've gotten into Call of Duty, and we started that type moderate clan, yeah, that's probably, I have a game system to play Call of Duty, and there's a very small handful of games that come out here and there that make me that I want to play, that are campaign type games, and that's all I use my 360 for, is video games and is Call of Duty. There's very few games that I play other than Call of Duty. Well, I don't see that many coming out on the Xbox One only that would make me spend that money for that game system, because in my mind the way I look at it is, well, that means that I'm not just buying if I'm buying the system to play that one game, that you're talking, I'm not spending $450 for one video game that I will play for a week or two, maybe 3 weeks tops. I mean, even Fallout, which is one of my favorite games to play, in Skyrim, I still could only play it for so many weeks before it was like, okay, I went through the campaign, 3 times, I beat it this way, that way, this class, that class. Okay, I'm bored with this game, I'm going back to Call of Duty. There's no game that's going to be out there that's going to be like that, where I want to do Call of, that's going to trump my desire to play Call of Duty. And Call of Duty does get repetitive, but at the same time, the interesting thing is it's because you're playing against people, and the outcome is different every time. I mean, even though it might be the same map, same classes, and all that, there's always a different outcome. So I don't know. I wanted the PS4. I thought I would be buying a PS4. And now I'm looking at an Xbox One, but I'm still not looking at buying an Xbox One right now. I was thinking I was going to get it in June, but now I'm not sure if I even want to get it in June, because really, if I bought an Xbox One right now, I wouldn't even pull it out of the packaging. I'm not going to sit here and have 2 whole game systems set up on my TV. Plus, once I buy the Xbox One, if I'd wanted to play Call of Duty, I'd have to buy the game again. I'd have to buy The map packs again, the season pass again. It was only transferable one time, and I don't even know if when they said transferable, does that mean that it goes from your 360 account to your Xbox One account and it's not on 360 anymore? I don't know. They don't really explain that. Where do you find these resources? I mean, again, Microsoft, totally horrible marketing job. Totally, absolutely horrible job on telling people, making people understand, how their system works, what the compatibility is, what can go here and what can go there. And then they're so greedy. They are intentionally trying to make these games to where it's either you pick one or the other, and that's it. Well, my 360 is running just fine, so why would I buy your new system? There's just nothing out there for it. But there's a couple different other games that I saw coming out. In addition to Destiny, The Evil Within, again, another game that's going to be on 360. Borderlands, the pre-sequel. I never got into Borderlands. I'm going to have to go pick up Borderlands 2. I just never... I played it one time and it was kind of goofy, and and I'm really looking at the next Call of Duty and the whole exoskeleton. We're going to have super jumps and super punches thing. It sounds stupid. It sounds stupid. Like that, I was watching a Drifter video, and again, I'm going back to him, but he's talking about why isn't there any hype about Titanfall and whatnot? Well, it's kind of stupid, jumping off of walls and jumping around here and jumping around there. That's what the problem is. That's why it's just kind of stupid. People don't want to. I don't want to. I want kind of a more realistic, and I mean, yeah, you got quick scoping and all that shit, but you've got weird IMSs and stuff like that. I get it, but I like the fact that the little dude just runs. I'm not too happy about sliding. That's kind of stupid. Lean killing's pretty fucking stupid. The fact that you have to lean kill to earn a camo challenge is super stupid. But other than that, I like Call of Duty because it's based on regular shit. I mean, I don't mind laser guns, but man, jumping across, from buildings to buildings, or jumping off of running sideways on a wall, it just doesn't, I'm just not interested in it. And it's probably because I started out on COD 4 and I like Call of Duty and I like the Call of Duty product. And that's what I want. If you want to make Call of Duty cool, just make more interesting cool streaks. Make more interesting ways to die. Make the maps better. The dynamic maps. The Chem Strike changing the map layout. That's cool. That's cool. The trimmer on the shaking of it on trimmer and the shaking of it on fucking free fall. Retarded. Just stupid. But putting stuff into the game that can kill people, like little side things like the logs on prison camp. I mean, granted, I've only killed maybe one person the entire multiplayer time, 25 days, 26 days played, and I've only seen one person die from the stupid logs because that's just it. They're stupid. But to be able to do that is kind of cool. That sounds kind of cool. And a lot of it comes down to map layout. Map layout and maybe controllable kill streaks, because people like the Maniac. I love the Griffin. I haven't been running it. I've gone back to support because I'm just trying to be a team player, and running the Oracle is a really helpful team. The squad mate got nerfed, but I kind of like that too. But cool, drivable, controllable kill streaks is actually what people like. I think that those are the best kind of kill streaks. And you can't have a swarm in Call of Duty because that's why people back out. But anyway, those were my thoughts. It's interesting that I was considering getting an Xbox One. Now I'm considering not getting an Xbox One because I'm reading Game Informer and I see that the games that I'm most interested in are probably going to be coming out on 360. So why get an Xbox One? Graphics, schmaffics. I've been just fine on the 360 for graphics. I'm sure they are better on the other one. I'm sure once you play it, you don't go back. But if you never saw it in the first place, well, then you're perfectly content and satisfied to play on the current gen, the current system or the system you have without changing. But that's a little gameplay. Shout out to Chum and Redmond and my Canadian connection up there, Argyle. Thanks for the gameplay, guys, and catch you on the next vid.